The devs of Marvel Strike Force have responded, and the Gambit raids and their milestones now suck less for a lot more alliances. Yes, boatloads of energy was given out last night, but should you be saving it for these Sunfire Solar Sizzler milestones? And we have an approximate date for Rogues, Famine, Scourge Event, and a lot more. So if you're ready for it, Valley Club, you know what to do. Find that like button, and let's go slash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Hello, Valley Club. Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. Hope you're having a great day. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. And if you're returning, welcome back. We're talking all about these Gambit raids and what the devs did to try their best to make it right. These raids were not a good release method, tied with the difficulty, tied with all these limiting characters, tied with the fact that it's not coming back. And these milestones for these roll-in that were tied to these roll-in rebel milestones. A lot of things wrong with this raid, but I think the devs did their best last night to try to make it right for a lot of alliances that were not able to get the bracelet and were not able to complete these milestones. We're gonna talk about what they did. One of the things they did though was give out a lot of energy. Now, one of the big questions is, should you be saving all this energy for the Sunfire Solar Sizzler milestone event that is coming up in just less than 8 hours from now? So we're gonna talk about that, and we have an approximate date for Rogue's Famine Scourge event. We also have an answer about these July calendar, the 250 power cores. So let's go take a look at it right now. Let's take a look at what was said in the MarvelStrikeForce.com website. So the encore of the Gambit raids to allow players enough time to use the extra energy and heals for the Gambit raids that were sent via the inbox today, and they were very, very generous in my opinion. We're also extending the Gambit raids by 1 day and delivering more keys. So that was the big thing. Where we're gonna get more keys to launch these raids and to be able to use all this energy. Well, we're gonna check it out. Now, have fun in this encore presentation of the Gambit raids. The big question is, should you be saving all of this energy, guys? Should you be saving it for these Sunfire milestones? That's the question you're gonna have to look at right now, and I think the answer is yes. Now, what they gave out was very, very generous. They gave out some cards which will help your entire alliance progress more towards these milestones, some raid health in case you got one of these trash lanes or you get stuck with the web warriors on that, and this was the generous thing here, 250 energy for these Gambit raids. A lot of energy, yes. And if you notice, it takes 10 for each node, or to go into each node, and you have a maximum of 50. Well, everybody should have topped off yesterday with this nice gift that we got here. All right, let's go into the game and take a look at the energy that we have right now. I'm not sure if we can see it because we don't have a raid launch, but if we look at my raid energy for the beta, actually that's for the beta raids. Let's go look at it right now for these Gambit raids. There is a raid energy, 216 out of 50, a lot of energy. Now, the big question that people are asking is, should you be saving this? We're gonna get to that in just a little bit, but very generous by the devs, allowing more alliances to reach more of these milestones and allowing more players to claim these milestones. Now, it did not change these roll-in rebel milestones, these month-long milestones that these Ace of Raids events were tied to, and it did not change anything for week 1. Everybody that missed out on week 1 or receiving these rewards, this did not make them whole and give them more of these disco balls for this. But considering where we are right now and what has happened in the past, I think they did a pretty good job of improving these trashy Gambit raids. They gave us more characters per node. They made it so it's an alliance-wide event and you don't have to manage it. Now, that did cause some problems, but extending it by an additional day and now another day, I think helped a lot of alliances with that to claim these milestones, especially if we were in a difficulty 5 and above. I think you should be able to get all of these milestones for that. So I like what they did here, and the response on Reddit was actually pretty positive here. Reddit, a normally salty place, CM Archangel posted this, and I think he did a great job with this. I know that he's getting a lot of heat for the comments that he left that he thought was in a private chat, but was actually in a public forum. he pushed for all this raid energy, all this extra health, all these raid keys so it can start. And if we look at Reddit, the salty plays, they're actually pretty, this is actually pretty well received. I won't get the bracelet, but we'll hit the next milestone in a Dazzler event. So 20 shards ain't so bad. You mean that energy wasn't a mistake? No, it was not. Gotta admit, soloing an entire lane in the raid for one sitting was very satisfying. And I tried to do that last night, but I fell asleep while I was running those Gambit raids, and actually had to use a couple energy on one node because I timed out. But that may not be a bad thing for these Sunfire milestones that are coming up in just a few hours. Let's go into the game right now and take a look at these Sunfire milestones, because you may be able to double up on all this stuff. So if we go down here to these Sunfire milestones, take a look at the preview here. Take a look at the scoring for this event. Let's actually go into this preview section right here, and we'll go all the way down to this Sunfire preview. I'm gonna see what is the scoring based on. Well, it says play a raid battle, not win a raid battle. So 200 points each time you do that. That can add up to a lot of points. If you're using all of your energy on Gambit raids, going into a node, quitting out, going into a node, quitting out. The fact that they extended this by a day, so now it's overlapping with these Sunfire milestones and giving it out all that energy, I think that helps reduce the trashiness of this Sunfire event. So good stuff there. Let your alliance know. If you have all your energy, make sure you launch a Gambit raid at the same time, because if you look at the timing of this, 8 hours, 7 hours now, a little less than 8 hours this starts with, and this is about 7 hours. So make sure you guys are launching, and don't fully solo your node, guys. Save it for when this goes live and double up on some of the points. I think this is a very good thing, and yes, I like it. All right, moving on though. Let's talk about the Scourge event for Rogue, the Famine Scourge event. We got an approximate date from Facebook last night. This is a screenshot from that. Michael Bennett asks, no Scourge, and Marvel Strike Force responds, Scourge is on the table, but we're still nailing it down exactly when. The team has been putting a lot of effort into making sure the leaderboard issues of the first event aren't a reoccurring problem, and I'm told they don't want to commit to the timing of this event until they're finished testing it. Yes, so if you remember from the previous event, there was a lot of cheaters, a lot of erroneous scores that were going on during the event. Scores were being removed, and then the event for Morgan Le Fay, the rewards got extended by days to remove these cheaters, and it was a big mess. So hopefully all that is finished. If all goes according to plan, the big thing here, the Scourge event is going live the second week of June. So that looks like it's gonna be the earliest for the Scourge event, because that will be planned. And that is the week of the 11th, June 11th is when this is supposed to go live, at least according to this, if everything goes according to plan. If there's more bugs, then we may see it later, but you guys got some time to plan your A-Force, your Young Avengers, and your Inhumans getting ready for Rogue. Not sure how valuable she'll be outside of that Apocalypse unlock, which means that she's pretty much required. But and outside of Crucible, not sure how much use will be. One question that was posed by chat this morning is maybe she'll have some value in Arena because of the barrier that she removes. I'm going to do some testing on that, see if she has some value outside of that. But yeah, Rogue, necessary for Apocalypse, and even though she doesn't have any, or she may not have a value outside of Crucible, she's a required tune, so unlock her. All right, next, last but not least, we have a calendar here from the future. And if we look at this, let me move this screenshot up here. We have a June and July, and that was one of the big questions from the community. What is gonna happen to those 250 power cores? If we look at our calendars right now, this is the calendars that I have for June. Let's go into the game right now. We have a June calendar, still don't have that 250 power cores claimed. A free gift, which is to make up for all those erroneous calendars in ISO 8. So if we look at the screenshot again, we see that June is live, so that looks like we will be able to claim those 250 power cores. It looks like they're overlapping June and July. We're getting a free gift, and then the Solar Sizzler calendar with some Sunfire shards, some gold shards. All that is pretty good. Some gold orb fragments, excuse me, and some Wakandan shards. So this is just some free stuff. I like these Sunfire milestones. That's day 8 of this event. And that is it, guys. Let me know what you think of all this free stuff that we got for the devs, I guess in response to the trashiness of the Gambit event. Obviously, if they did it right in the beginning, that would be the best solution, but I'm glad they did what they did. I'm very appreciative of the effort that they did to try to make it right for everybody. So that is it, guys. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow streaming and reacting to the blog post. If this video helped you out and liked this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, and hit that notification bell so you know as soon as a new video goes up. I will see you guys next time. Check me out on Twitter. Check out Amazon Coins if you want to save up to 20% off all of your in-game purchases. And BlueStacks is my emulator of choice when I'm playing Marvel Strike Force or any other Android game online. That is it, guys. Hopefully you have a great one. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.